Chosen ones, your actions this morning shocked heaven. Even God was amazed. Do not scroll past this moment, because what you did this morning has already shifted something powerful, and if you miss what I am about to reveal, you may overlook the very breakthrough you have been praying for. I am speaking to you directly, and I am telling you that your actions were not small, they were not unnoticed, and they were not ordinary. What you did carried weight in the spiritual realm, and it reached places you cannot see with your physical eyes. This is why you feel something different right now, even if you cannot fully explain it. I need you to stay with this, because what happened is already unfolding into something greater than you expected. Type Amen to affirm. What this means is simple and powerful at the same time. You made a choice that aligned with truth, with faith, and with trust, even when it would have been easier to do the opposite. That single act created a ripple that moved through heaven, and it caught attention in a way that surprised even you. I saw your hesitation, I saw your struggle, and I saw you choose what was right anyway. That choice was not forced, it came from your heart, and that is why it carried so much power. Within the unseen, your action stood out because it was pure. It was not driven by fear, pride, or pressure, but by something deeper that you have been building over time. You may think it was a small decision, but I am telling you that it was a turning point. Heaven does not measure actions the way the world does. What looks small to others can be massive when it comes from a place of sincerity and faith. Take a moment and give this your attention fully, and if something in your spirit is already confirming this truth, take a second to like this video, because what is unfolding right now is not random, and it is not meant to be ignored. You have been walking through a season where your faith was tested quietly. No one around you fully understood the weight you were carrying. There were moments when you felt unseen, unheard, and even forgotten. Yet you kept going, step by step, holding on to something you could not physically prove. That is what made this morning different. That is why it stood out. I watched as you chose patience instead of anger. I saw you hold back words that could have caused harm. I saw you show kindness when it was not returned. I saw you trust when doubt was whispering loudly in your mind. These are not ordinary actions. These are the very things that shape your path and unlock what has been prepared for you. Type 1111 if you believe. What shocked heaven was not just the action itself, but the timing of it. You did not wait until everything felt right. You did not wait until you had all the answers. You acted in the middle of uncertainty. That kind of faith is rare, and that is why it carries so much impact. It tells a story that words cannot fully express. It shows that you are growing into the person you were created to be. There are things being set into motion right now because of what you did. Doors that felt closed are beginning to shift. Situations that seemed stuck are starting to move. You may not see the results immediately, but that does not mean nothing is happening. The process has already started. What you released this morning is now returning to you in ways you did not expect. I want you to understand something clearly. I am not surprised because I did not know what you would do. I am amazed because you are stepping into your calling in a deeper way than before. You are choosing alignment over comfort. You are choosing truth over convenience. That is what makes you different. That is what sets you apart. You have asked for change. You have asked for growth. You have asked for direction. This is part of the answer. It does not always come as something big and obvious. Sometimes it comes through moments like this, where a single decision carries the weight of transformation. You are not the same person you were before this morning. Something has shifted inside you. Do not go back to doubting yourself after this. Do not minimize what you did. Do not let your mind convince you that it was nothing. That is how breakthroughs get overlooked. That is how people miss what has already begun. Stay aware, stay grounded, stay open to what is unfolding next. I am strengthening you in ways that are not always visible. I am preparing you for things that require a deeper level of trust. This is why moments like this matter so much. They are building something inside you that cannot be shaken easily. They are shaping your character and aligning your path with purpose. You may feel a sense of calm or clarity right now. That is not by accident. That is a confirmation that you are moving in the right direction. Even if challenges are still present, there is a shift in how you carry them. You are not reacting the same way anymore. You are responding with intention, and that changes everything. There is more coming, and it is connected to what you started today. This is not the end of the moment, it is the beginning of a new phase. Keep your heart steady. Keep your mind focused. Keep your faith active. What you have done has already opened a path forward, and now it is time to continue walking it. Why are so many people saying this CIA ritual changed their life in only 7 seconds? This leaked CIA method is powerful and effective. A short brainwave technique, backed by 4 neuroscience labs, is helping regular people move from broke to prosperous. Dream homes, cars, and trips are becoming possible. But this video could be taken down at any moment. Click the link in the description and comments now before it is gone. When you align your actions with truth, even in silence, even when no one else notices, you are building something that cannot be taken from you. This is why what you did matters far more than you realize right now. There is a quiet strength rising within you, and it did not appear suddenly. It has been forming through every challenge, every delay, every time you chose to keep going when it felt easier to stop. This morning was a reflection of that growth. It revealed to you that you are not as fragile as you once believed. It showed you that you are capable of standing firm even when your emotions try to pull you in another direction. Type 777 if you trust in Jesus. I want you to notice how your response today was different from before. You did not react out of impulse. You paused, you considered, and you chose a path that required more strength. That is not coincidence, that is transformation. You are learning to respond with intention instead of reacting out of habit. This shift changes the direction of your life in ways that will continue to unfold. There are things that once controlled you that are beginning to lose their power. Fear does not hold you the same way. Doubt does not silence you as easily. You are stepping into a space where your decisions are guided by something deeper than temporary emotions. This is what growth looks like. It is not always loud or dramatic, but it is real, and it is steady. What you may not see yet is how this moment connects to what you have been asking for. You have been seeking clarity, peace, and progress. You have been waiting for something to change, wondering when things would begin to move. This is part of that movement. It may not look the way you expected, but it is exactly what you need. There are doors ahead of you that require this level of awareness. They require you to be grounded, focused, and aligned. Without this growth, you would not be ready to walk through them. That is why I am allowing you to experience these moments. They are preparing you for what is coming next. I am not rushing you, and I am not leaving you behind. I am guiding you step by step, allowing you to build a foundation that can support what is being placed in your life. This foundation is not built overnight. It is formed through choices like the one you made today. It is strengthened every time you choose truth over comfort. Type 1212 to claim miracles. There will be moments when you are tempted to go back to old patterns. You may feel the pull of familiar reactions, the comfort of what you used to do. That is part of the process. Growth does not remove challenges, it changes how you face them. You now have the awareness to choose differently, and that is where your power lies. I want you to trust that what is happening within you is real. Even if others do not understand it, even if they cannot see the change, it is still there. You are becoming more grounded, more aware, and more aligned with your purpose. This is not something that can be taken from you, because it is being built from within. You are not being overlooked. Every step you take is seen. Every choice you make carries weight. This is why your actions matter so much. They are shaping your path, guiding you toward what has been prepared for you. You are not moving randomly. There is direction in what you are doing. There is also protection around you. Even when you do not realize it, you are being guided away from things that are not meant for you. You are being positioned in places that will support your growth. This does not always feel comfortable, but it is necessary. Comfort does not always lead to progress, but growth always leads to something greater. I want you to stay present in this moment. Do not rush ahead in your mind. Do not let worry about the future distract you from what is happening now. There is value in where you are. There is purpose in what you are experiencing. Everything is connected, even when it does not seem clear. The strength you showed this morning will be needed again. Not in the same way, but in new situations that will require the same level of awareness. You are being trained, not tested, without purpose. Every moment is adding to your understanding, building your confidence, and preparing you for what is ahead. You may begin to notice changes in how you see things. Situations that once confused you may start to make more sense. You may feel a deeper sense of calm, even when things around you are uncertain. This is not accidental. This is part of your growth. You are becoming more stable, more centered, and more focused. Do not let impatience disrupt what is being built. Growth takes time, and real change is not rushed. Trust the process you are in. Trust the direction you are moving. Even when progress feels slow, it is still happening. What matters is that you continue moving forward. I am not asking you to be perfect. I am asking you to stay aware, to stay open, and to keep choosing what is right, even when it is not easy. That is where your strength comes from. That is what will continue to set you apart. There is a shift taking place in your life, and it is not temporary. It is leading you into a new way of thinking, a new way of acting, and a new way of being. This shift will continue to grow as you remain aligned with what you know is true. What is really behind the 7-second brain technique that is creating new millionaires? A surprising CIA leak has revealed a short brain ritual that is helping normal people erase debt and attract serious wealth. With validation from 4 neuroscience labs, this at-home method is turning financial stress into a better life. Homes, cars, and vacations are becoming reality. But the government could remove this at any time. Click the link in the description and comments before it is deleted. You are not alone in this process. I am with you, guiding you, strengthening you, and supporting you every step of the way. Even when you feel uncertain, even when you question what is happening, you are still being led in the right direction. There is a reason your spirit felt different after that moment passed. It was not your imagination, and it was not temporary emotion. It was confirmation that you are stepping into something deeper than what you have known before. Your actions created a response within you that cannot be explained by logic alone. That response is where your growth is rooted. It is the quiet knowing that you are becoming someone stronger and more grounded. Type 1010 if you walk by faith. You are being taught how to carry yourself differently in situations that once unsettled you. Where there was once confusion, there is now clarity. Where there was once hesitation, there is now intention. This change is not forced, it is flowing naturally from within you. It is the result of everything you have been through, every lesson you have learned, and every time you chose to keep going when it was difficult. There is also something else happening that you may not fully recognize yet. You are beginning to influence the environment around you in a new way. Your presence is becoming calmer, more steady, and more grounded. This affects how others respond to you, even if they do not understand why. You are carrying a different energy, one that comes from alignment and inner strength. You may notice that certain situations no longer pull you in the same way. Things that once triggered you may feel less intense. This is not because the situations have changed, but because you have. You are seeing things from a higher perspective. You are no longer reacting from the same place you used to. This is growth in its purest form. There is a level of trust being built within you that cannot be shaken easily. You are learning to trust your decisions, your instincts, and the direction you are being guided. This trust will become a foundation for everything that comes next. Without it, you would hesitate and second-guess yourself. With it, you move forward with confidence. Type 222 to receive blessings. You are also being prepared to handle more responsibility. This does not mean pressure, it means capacity. You are becoming capable of carrying more without feeling overwhelmed. This is why your growth matters so much. It is not just for this moment, it is for what is ahead. You are being equipped to step into something greater. There may be times when you question whether you are truly ready. That is a natural part of the process. Growth often brings uncertainty because you are stepping into something unfamiliar. But I want you to understand that you are not being pushed into anything without preparation. Everything you are experiencing is building you up for what is coming. You are not the same person who once doubted every step. You are not the same person who felt stuck and unsure of what to do. You are moving forward now, even if the progress feels small. Every step you take is adding to your confidence and strengthening your foundation. This is how transformation happens. There is also a sense of peace that is beginning to settle within you. It may come and go, but it is becoming more familiar. This peace is not dependent on your circumstances. It is coming from within you, from the alignment you are building. The more you stay connected to this, the more stable you will feel. I want you to stay aware of how far you have come. Do not compare yourself to others. Do not measure your progress by what you see around you. Your journey is unique, and your growth is happening in its own way. What matters is that you continue moving forward. There are still challenges ahead, but they will not affect you the same way. You are developing the strength to face them with clarity and confidence. You are no longer reacting out of fear or uncertainty. You are responding with intention and awareness. This changes everything. You are also learning to let go of what no longer serves you. This may not always be easy, but it is necessary. Holding on to old patterns will only slow your progress. Letting go creates space for something new. It allows you to move forward without unnecessary weight. There is a deeper level of understanding being revealed to you. You are beginning to see the connections between your actions and your experiences. You are realizing that what you do matters more than you once believed. This awareness gives you the power to shape your path in a more intentional way. You are not being left to figure this out alone. I am guiding you, supporting you, and strengthening you every step of the way. Even when you feel uncertain, you are still being led. Even when you question what is happening, there is still direction in your life. Stay grounded in what you know is true. Stay connected to the strength you are building within yourself. Do not allow doubt to pull you away from the progress you have made. You are moving forward, and that is what matters. There is more ahead for you, and it is connected to the choices you are making now. This is why your actions matter so much. They are shaping your future in ways you cannot fully see yet. Trust that what you are doing is leading you in the right direction. You are becoming more aware, more grounded, and more aligned with your purpose. This is not something that happens overnight. It is a process, and you are in the middle of it. Keep going, keep trusting, and keep choosing what is right. Is it time to try the same CIA secret ritual that is changing lives in seconds? A newly leaked CIA-backed study reveals a 7-second money ritual that is transforming people overnight. Scientifically proven by 4 neuroscience labs, it retrains your mind to attract money naturally. People who were once broke are now enjoying luxury homes, new cars, and travel. But this secret may not stay online much longer. Click the description and comments now before it is removed. There is something I need you to understand clearly. The strength you showed was not borrowed. It came from within you. It was always there, waiting to be activated, waiting for the moment when you would choose to use it. This morning was that moment. You stepped into a version of yourself that has been forming for a long time, and now that you have touched it, you cannot go back to who you were before. Type 555 to affirm. You are beginning to see that your life is not controlled by circumstances as much as you once believed. Your response to those circumstances carries more power than the situation itself. When you choose calm over chaos, when you choose truth over fear, you are taking control in a way that shifts outcomes. This is why your actions matter so much. They are not just reactions, they are decisions that shape your path. There will be moments when the old patterns try to return. You may feel the pull to react quickly, to fall back into familiar ways of thinking. That does not mean you have lost your progress. It simply means you are being given another opportunity to choose differently. Every time you choose with awareness, you strengthen the new path you are creating. You are also learning to trust your own inner guidance. There is a voice within you that has been growing clearer. It is not loud, and it does not force itself on you, but it is steady and consistent. This is where your direction comes from. The more you listen to it, the more confident you will become in your decisions. There is a reason you felt a sense of peace after your action, even if it was brief. That peace was a signal. It was confirmation that you were aligned with something greater than your immediate emotions. It showed you that you are capable of choosing a path that leads to stability, even when everything around you feels uncertain. Type 1010 if you trust God. You are not being rushed, and you are not being left behind. You are moving at the pace that is right for your growth. What matters is not how fast you move, but how steady you remain. Consistency is what builds lasting change. One moment of clarity is powerful, but repeated moments create transformation. There is also a deeper level of awareness opening within you. You are beginning to see situations from a wider perspective. You are not only looking at what is happening on the surface, but also understanding the underlying patterns. This awareness gives you an advantage. It allows you to respond with wisdom instead of reacting out of habit. You may start to notice that certain people and situations no longer feel aligned with you. This is not something to fear. It is a natural part of growth. As you change, your environment begins to shift as well. You are being guided toward what supports your path and away from what no longer fits. There is protection in this process, even when it does not feel comfortable. Being redirected is not rejection, it is alignment. You are being moved into positions that will help you grow, even if it means letting go of what is familiar. Trust that what is leaving is making space for something better. I want you to stay connected to the awareness you have gained. Do not let it fade into the background. Pay attention to how you feel, how you respond, and how your perspective is changing. These are signs that your growth is real. They are reminders that you are moving forward. You are also building resilience. This is not just about handling one situation well. It is about developing the ability to remain steady across many situations. Life will continue to present challenges, but you are becoming stronger in how you face them. This strength will carry you through moments that once would have overwhelmed you. There is something important happening with your confidence as well. It is not loud or showy, but it is growing. You are beginning to trust that you can handle what comes your way. This trust is not based on external validation. It is built through your own experiences and the choices you make. You are stepping into a new level of self-awareness. You are noticing patterns in your thoughts, your reactions, and your behaviors. This awareness gives you the ability to change those patterns. It gives you the freedom to choose a different path when you need to. There is also a sense of purpose becoming clearer within you. You may not have all the answers yet, but you can feel that you are moving in a meaningful direction. This feeling is not random, it is a result of your alignment. When your actions match your values, your path begins to make more sense. I am guiding you through this process, even when you do not see it clearly. You are not expected to have everything figured out. You are only asked to stay present, to stay aware, and to keep choosing what is right. That is enough to keep you moving forward. You are not alone in this journey. Every step you take is supported, even when it feels like you are walking by yourself. There is a steady presence with you, strengthening you, guiding you, and helping you grow. Trust in that presence, and trust in the path you are on. There will be moments when everything feels quiet again, when nothing seems to be happening, when the intensity of what you experienced fades into the background. That is not a loss, that is a transition. Growth is not always loud. Sometimes it settles into stillness so it can become part of you. Do not mistake silence for absence. What has been activated in you is still there, steady and ready. Type 222 to receive blessings. Why is the government trying so hard to hide this 7-second brain ritual? A major CIA leak has exposed a short brain practice that is helping ordinary people clear debt and welcome wealth. Supported by 4 neuroscience labs, this simple home method is turning financial struggles into better lives. New homes, vehicles, and vacations are becoming possible. But this secret could be pulled down at any moment. Click the link in the description and comments before it disappears. You are learning how to carry peace without needing constant confirmation. Before, you looked for signs, for reassurance, for something external to tell you that you were on the right path. Now, you are beginning to recognize that the confirmation is within you. It is in the way you respond, in the way you think, in the way you hold yourself in difficult moments. This is a deeper level of trust, and it is being built right now. There is a strengthening happening in your spirit that is not easily shaken. Situations that once drained you are losing their ability to do so. You are not avoiding challenges, you are facing them differently. You are no longer giving your energy to everything that tries to pull you away from your center. This is how you protect your peace. This is how you maintain your alignment. You are also being shown how to move with intention in your daily life. This is not about making every moment perfect. It is about being aware of your choices and understanding their impact. Every decision you make adds to the direction you are going. When you move with awareness, you begin to see how even small actions create larger outcomes over time. Take a moment and stay with this truth. And if something inside you feels this shift and knows that you are not the same anymore, take a second to like this video, because what is happening in you is real and it is worth acknowledging. There is a new level of discipline forming within you, not forced but natural. You are beginning to choose what is right without needing to convince yourself. It is becoming part of who you are. This is how lasting change happens. It is not through effort alone, but through alignment that becomes consistent. Type 777 if you trust in Jesus. You may also notice that your patience is growing. You are no longer rushing to fix everything immediately. You are allowing things to unfold while staying grounded in your actions. This patience is not passive, it is active trust. It allows you to remain steady while things develop in their own time. There is also a shift in how you see yourself. You are no longer defined by past mistakes or past versions of who you were. You are recognizing that you are capable of change, and that realization is powerful. It frees you from the limits you once placed on yourself. It opens the door to possibilities you may not have considered before. You are stepping into a space where your identity is no longer tied to fear or doubt. You are beginning to see yourself through a clearer lens, one that reflects your growth and your strength. This does not mean you will never struggle again, but it means you will not be controlled by those struggles. There is also a sense of direction becoming clearer. You may not have every detail, but you feel that you are moving forward with purpose. This feeling is not random. It is the result of your alignment. When your actions match your values, your path begins to reveal itself more clearly. I want you to stay connected to this direction. Do not allow distractions to pull you away from what you know is right. There will always be noise, always be opinions, always be things that try to shift your focus. Stay grounded in your awareness. Stay committed to your growth. You are also learning to trust the process, even when it does not make immediate sense. This trust is what allows you to keep moving forward without needing constant clarity. It gives you the strength to continue, even when the outcome is not yet visible. There is a deeper level of confidence forming within you. It is not based on what others think or say. It is built through your own experiences, your own choices, and your own growth. This confidence will carry you through situations that once felt overwhelming. You are not the same person who once felt stuck. You are not the same person who doubted every step. You are moving forward now, with awareness and intention. This is what sets you apart. This is what makes your path different. There is still more ahead for you, and it will build on what you have already started. This is not the end of your growth, it is a continuation. Each step you take adds to the foundation you are building. Each choice you make strengthens your direction. I am with you in this process, guiding you, supporting you, and strengthening you. Even when you feel uncertain, you are not alone. Even when you question what is happening, there is still direction in your life. You are also becoming more selective with your energy. You are recognizing that not every situation deserves your reaction, and not every voice deserves your attention. This awareness protects your peace and keeps you focused on what truly matters. Prepare for the meeting. Chosen one, they're coming without warning. You feel this stirring because something real is already moving toward you, and if you ignore this moment, you may miss a turning point that was meant to change everything in your life. I am telling you clearly that a meeting is approaching, and it will not wait for you to feel ready. It will arrive exactly when you least expect it. This is not random, and it is not ordinary. It is a divine alignment that has been forming quietly while you were still trying to understand your path. What is coming carries weight, carries purpose, and carries a shift that will open doors you once believed were sealed forever. Stay with this, because what you are about to understand will prepare your spirit to recognize what your eyes might not immediately see. This meeting is not about chance or coincidence. It is about connection and timing that has been guided by my hand long before you saw any sign of it. The person who is coming has been positioned through circumstances you do not fully see, and every delay you experienced was quietly aligning this moment. You may think you are unprepared, but I have already been preparing you through every struggle, every lesson, and every moment when you felt overlooked. What felt like waiting was actually shaping your strength, your discernment, and your readiness to stand in this moment without fear. Nothing about this will catch me off guard, even if it surprises you completely. Type 1111 if you believe. And listen carefully, because this matters more than you realize right now. Take a moment and press like on this video as a sign that you are ready to receive what is being placed before you, because this act of agreement opens your heart in a way that aligns you with what is coming. You are not being asked to perform, you are being asked to be present and aware. What arrives will test your ability to stay grounded, to stay clear, and to trust what you have learned through your journey. This is where many turn away out of fear, but you are not many, you are chosen. The meeting will not look dramatic at first, and that is why you must stay alert in your spirit. It may appear as a simple conversation, a casual encounter, or a moment that feels almost ordinary, yet beneath it is a powerful shift waiting to unfold. You must not dismiss it, because it does not match your expectations, because I do not always move through what looks obvious. Sometimes the greatest doors open quietly, without noise, without warning, and without announcement. This is one of those moments that requires you to see beyond the surface. You have been asking for change, asking for movement, asking for something to finally shift in your favor, and now that answer is approaching in a form you did not predict. This is why preparation matters, because recognition is everything in moments like this. If your mind is distracted or your heart is closed, you could miss what was sent directly to you. I am not sending confusion, I am sending opportunity wrapped in simplicity, and your response will determine how far this opens for you. There is something inside you that already senses this, even if you cannot explain it. That quiet feeling, that awareness, that sense that something is about to happen is not your imagination. It is your spirit picking up on what is already set in motion. You are not being left out of what is coming, you are being brought directly into it. And this is why I am speaking now, so you do not walk into that moment unaware of its value. You have walked through seasons where nothing made sense, where doors closed without explanation, and where people left without giving you clarity. Those moments were not empty, they were clearing space for what is now approaching. The meeting ahead is not just about connection, it is about confirmation that you were never forgotten. Everything that seemed delayed was actually being redirected towards something more precise, something more aligned with who you are becoming. Do not let fear distort what is coming. Fear will try to convince you that you are not enough, that you are not ready, or that this moment belongs to someone else. But I am telling you clearly, this moment has your name on it. You have been shaped for this, even in ways you did not notice while you were going through it. Every challenge you faced was strengthening your ability to stand in this moment without shrinking. The person who is coming carries something that connects to your next step. This is not about dependency, it is about alignment. You are not being placed beneath them, you are being positioned alongside what you need to move forward. This is why you must approach this meeting with clarity, not desperation. You are not chasing, you are receiving what has been directed toward you. There will be a moment in that encounter where you feel a shift, something subtle but undeniable. It may come through a word, a look, or a simple exchange that carries more weight than it appears. That is the moment you must stay present, because that is where the door begins to open. Do not rush past it, do not ignore it, and do not second-guess what you feel in your spirit. I am guiding you even in the smallest details. You have been protected more than you realize, and that protection continues even now. Not everything that tried to reach you was allowed to, and not every path that looked open was meant for you. This meeting is different because it has been permitted with intention. It carries a purpose that goes beyond surface-level interaction, and it will lead into something that builds rather than breaks you. Stay steady in who you are. Do not try to become someone else to fit the moment. You are not required to change your identity to receive what is meant for you. The right alignment will meet you where you are, not force you into something unnatural. This is how you will know that what is happening is truly guided and not forced. Have you heard about the secret ritual the government does not want people to know? Imagine if just 7 seconds could clear your debts and bring wealth effortlessly. A leaked CIA report and 4 top neuroscience labs confirm this is real. Families who were struggling are now moving into dream homes with peace of mind. But this secret could be taken down at any time. Click the link in the description and comments before it vanishes. Everything is coming together in a way that you could not have arranged on your own. And even though it feels sudden, it has been unfolding behind the scenes for longer than you realize. You are stepping into something that was prepared with precision, not randomness. And once it begins, you will start to see connections that were invisible before. This is why you must remain open but grounded, aware but calm, ready but not anxious. The balance within you will determine how clearly you recognize what is being placed in front of you. You are not walking into confusion, you are walking into clarity that reveals itself step by step. The meeting that is approaching is not a single moment that passes quickly. It is a doorway into a sequence of events that will continue to reveal themselves over time. Each step will build on the last, and each exchange will carry meaning that unfolds gradually. You must remain attentive, because this is how you will see the full picture instead of only a small part of it. Type 777 if you trust in Jesus. There will be a quiet shift in your confidence as this begins, not a loud or overwhelming change, but something steady and grounding that settles within you. You will notice that you are no longer questioning yourself in the same way, because something inside you will start to align with what is happening around you. This is how you will know that you are not forcing anything, you are flowing with what has been prepared. You will begin to speak with clarity, to respond with calm, and to carry a presence that reflects the growth you have gone through. This is not something you need to practice, it will come naturally, because it has already been formed within you. The person who comes into your path will not fully understand you at first, and that is intentional. You are not meant to reveal everything immediately, because what is valuable must unfold in layers. There is wisdom in allowing things to develop at the right pace, and you are being guided to move with that understanding. You are not here to prove yourself, you are here to connect with purpose. Let the conversation breathe, let the moment unfold, and allow what is meant to be seen to appear without force. This is where true alignment grows, not in pressure, but in presence. You will notice that certain words spoken in that meeting will stay with you longer than others. These are not random phrases, they are signals that point towards something deeper. Pay attention to what resonates within you, because that is where the direction is being revealed. You are not expected to understand everything instantly, but you are expected to remain open to what is being shown. This is a process, and every part of it carries significance that will become clearer as you continue forward. There may be a moment where doubt tries to return, where your past experiences attempt to speak louder than what is happening in front of you. This is where you must choose what you listen to. Your past does not define this moment, and your previous disappointments do not determine your future outcomes. You are not standing in the same place you were before. You have grown beyond that space. And because you have grown, you are now able to receive something different. Type 1212 to claim miracles. As this connection deepens, you will begin to see opportunities forming around it. Not all at once, but gradually, like doors opening one after another. Some of these doors will feel familiar, while others will lead you into areas you have never explored before. Do not be afraid of what feels new, because new paths often carry the greatest breakthroughs. You are not being led into confusion, you are being led into expansion, and with each step, your understanding of your purpose will become stronger. You must also remain aware of your energy, because what you carry within you will influence how this unfolds. If you hold on to fear, it will cloud your clarity. If you stay rooted in trust, it will strengthen your direction. You have the ability to shape how you experience this moment by what you allow to remain within you. Choose peace, choose clarity, and choose to stand in the strength that has been built through your journey. There will be moments where silence becomes just as important as conversation. Not everything needs to be spoken immediately, and not every thought needs to be expressed. Sometimes, the most powerful understanding comes through what is observed rather than what is said. Allow yourself to listen fully, to notice details, and to understand beyond words. This is where deeper insight begins to form. What is being built through this meeting is not temporary. It carries a lasting impact that will continue beyond the initial encounter. This is why patience is important, because lasting things are not rushed. You are not stepping into something that fades quickly. You are stepping into something that grows stronger over time. And as it grows, you will begin to see how everything that led you here was necessary. You have been refined through experiences that tested your strength, your patience, and your belief. Those moments were not wasted. They were shaping you for what you are now stepping into. Without those experiences, you would not be able to stand in this moment with the same awareness. You would not be able to recognize the value of what is being placed before you. This is why everything had to happen the way it did. Do not allow distractions to pull you away from what is happening. There may be other voices, other opinions, or other situations that try to take your attention away from this moment. Stay focused on what you are being shown, because this is where your direction is being clarified. You are not meant to follow every path that appears. You are meant to follow the one that aligns with what has been prepared for you. Why is this 7-second CIA ritual spreading so quickly everywhere? Recent CIA leaks have revealed a strong brain ritual that triggers an instant flow of wealth. This short technique, validated by 4 neuroscience labs, is rapidly transforming lives. From heavy debt to dream vacations, this could be your path to abundance. If you are seeing this, consider yourself lucky, because the page may disappear soon. Click the link in the description and comments before it is deleted. As you continue forward, you will begin to feel a sense of stability that replaces the uncertainty you once carried. This is not because everything becomes predictable, but because you begin to trust what is unfolding. Trust does not come from knowing every detail. It comes from recognizing that you are being guided even when you cannot see the full path. And that recognition will give you the strength to keep moving forward. There is a greater purpose connected to this meeting than you currently see. It is not only about what you receive, it is also about what you become through the process. You are stepping into a version of yourself that is more aligned, more aware, and more grounded in truth. This transformation will continue to unfold as you remain open to what is being revealed. You are not alone in this process, even when it feels unfamiliar. I am present in every step, guiding you through what you cannot yet see. You are being led with intention, not left to figure this out on your own. And as you continue to walk forward, you will begin to understand how deeply you are supported. You are starting to move differently, to think differently, and to respond in ways that reflect the growth that has taken place inside you. This is part of the preparation you were brought through, and now it is becoming visible in how you walk through each moment. Type 1010 if you trust God. The meeting that came into your life is now beginning to show its deeper purpose. What once felt like a simple encounter is revealing layers that you did not see at first. This is how divine alignment works. It does not overwhelm you with everything at once. It unfolds in a way that allows you to understand step by step. You are not being rushed through this process. You are being guided through it with care. Every detail matters, and every moment carries something that contributes to the bigger picture. There will be moments where you reflect on where you used to be, and you will clearly see how far you have come. You will remember the times when you felt uncertain, when you questioned your direction, and when you wondered if anything would ever change. Now you are standing in a place where change is no longer something you hope for, it is something you are experiencing. This realization will strengthen your confidence and remind you that nothing you went through was without purpose. The person connected to this meeting will begin to reveal more of who they are, and you will begin to understand why this connection was necessary. It is not about perfection, it is about alignment. You are not meant to agree on everything, but you are meant to move in a direction that complements what is already forming in your life. This is where growth happens, not in sameness, but in connection that brings out something greater. You must remain grounded in yourself as this continues, because growth can sometimes feel unfamiliar. When new opportunities begin to appear, there can be a tendency to question whether you are ready for them. But you are not stepping into something that is beyond you. You are stepping into something that matches the level you have grown into. Everything that is opening now is aligned with who you are becoming, not who you used to be. Type 222 to receive blessings. There will be a moment where you are given a choice, and this choice will not always be obvious to others. It may appear small on the surface, but it will carry a significant impact on how things unfold next. This is where your discernment becomes important. You must listen to what you feel within, not just what you see around you. I am guiding you from within, and when you quiet the noise, you will hear that guidance clearly. You are learning to move with intention rather than reaction. In the past, you may have responded quickly out of uncertainty or fear, but now you are being taught to pause, to consider, and to act with clarity. This is a sign of maturity that has been built through your journey. You are no longer controlled by what happens around you. You are choosing how you respond to it. And that choice is shaping your path in a powerful way. As things continue to develop, you will notice that certain opportunities begin to align without struggle. This does not mean there will be no effort, but it means there will be a natural flow to what is happening. You will not feel like you are forcing doors open. You will feel like you are walking through doors that are already opening for you. This is how you will know that you are moving in the right direction. You must also be mindful of what you allow to influence you during this time. Not every voice around you will understand what you are stepping into, and not every opinion will be aligned with your path. Stay connected to what you know within your spirit, because that is where your guidance is strongest. You are not meant to follow every suggestion. You are meant to follow what aligns with the direction you are being led in. There will be a growing sense of peace within you as this continues, even in moments where things are still unfolding. This peace does not come from having all the answers. It comes from knowing that you are being guided. You are no longer walking in uncertainty, you are walking in trust. And that trust is becoming the foundation that supports every step you take. The connection that began through this meeting will continue to strengthen, and with it, new possibilities will begin to emerge. These possibilities may not have been part of your original expectations, but they will align with your purpose in ways that go beyond what you imagined. You are being expanded, not limited, and that expansion will open doors that were once outside of your view. Could the CIA really be hiding a 7-second ritual that turns money struggles into success? A confidential CIA finding exposes a unique 7-second practice that activates money, attracting brainwaves automatically. Backed by science and 4 elite labs, this simple home ritual is helping struggling people move into dream lifestyles. But this page may not stay live. Click the link in the description and comments before it is wiped from the internet. You will also begin to recognize your own value more clearly. This is not about pride, it is about understanding the worth that has always been within you. You are not stepping into something because you are lacking. You are stepping into something because you are ready. This realization will change how you carry yourself and how you engage with what is being placed before you. There may be moments where you feel stretched, where you are asked to step beyond what feels comfortable. This is part of growth, and it is not meant to harm you, it is meant to strengthen you. You are capable of more than you have allowed yourself to believe, and this process is revealing that truth. Each step you take beyond your comfort will build a new level of confidence within you. You are not alone in any of this, even when the path feels unfamiliar. I am present in every decision, every step, and every moment of uncertainty. You are being guided with intention, not left to navigate this on your own. And as you continue to move forward, you will begin to see how every part of this journey is connected. This is a time of transformation, not only in your circumstances, but within you. You are becoming more aware, more grounded, and more aligned with what has been prepared for you. This transformation will continue to unfold as you remain open and willing to move with what is being revealed. As you continue walking forward, you will begin to understand that this unfolding is not only about what is happening around you, it is about what is being formed within you. There is a strengthening taking place deep inside your spirit, a quiet confidence that does not need validation from anyone else. You are no longer waiting for approval to step into what is yours, because something inside you has already confirmed that you belong in this space. This is the shift that changes everything, when your inner alignment becomes stronger than external uncertainty. From this place, you begin to move with clarity that cannot be shaken easily. Type 555 to affirm. The connection that started with that unexpected meeting is now beginning to take shape in a more defined way. What once felt like a simple moment is revealing a structure, a direction, and a purpose that continues to grow clearer with each step. You are not guessing anymore, you are recognizing patterns, understanding signals, and seeing how everything is linking together. This is how you know that you are not moving randomly. You are moving within something that has been carefully prepared. Even the smallest details are aligning in ways that support your progress. There will be moments when you are reminded of how far you have come, not through words alone, but through how you feel in situations that once overwhelmed you. What used to shake your confidence no longer has the same power over you. You are responding with calm where you once reacted with fear, and you are standing firm where you once felt uncertain. This is growth that cannot be taken from you, because it has been built through real experience. You are not imagining your progress, you are living it. As this path continues to open, you will begin to notice that your surroundings are also shifting. Certain people will naturally move closer, while others may quietly step back. This is not something to fear. It is a natural part of alignment. You are not losing anything that is meant to remain with you. You are only being separated from what no longer fits where you are going. This is how space is created for what truly belongs in your life. Type 222 to receive blessings. There will come a point where you are faced with a moment of decision that feels significant, even if it appears simple on the surface. This moment will require you to trust what you have learned rather than what you fear. You will feel a pull within you, a sense of knowing that guides you toward one direction over another. That inner guidance is not confusion, it is clarity that does not rely on external confirmation. When you follow it, you will step into a path that continues to open rather than close. You are learning to trust yourself in a way that you did not before, and this trust is being built through every step you take. You are no longer second-guessing every decision or doubting every instinct. There is a steady awareness forming within you that helps you move forward with confidence. This does not mean you will have every answer, but it means you will have enough clarity to take the next step, and sometimes that is all you need. The person connected to this journey will also begin to show consistency, not through promises, but through actions. You will start to see that what is being built is not temporary or uncertain. There will be a sense of reliability that grows, a feeling that this connection is not something that fades easily. This is important because it shows that what has been aligned is not based on instability, but on something that can be sustained over time. You are not being led into something fragile, you are being led into something that can hold its form. At times, you may feel a sense of stretching, as if you are being asked to expand beyond what feels comfortable. This is not meant to overwhelm you, it is meant to reveal your capacity. You have more strength within you than you have fully realized, and this process is bringing that strength to the surface. Each moment of expansion is building a version of you that is more capable, more aware, and more prepared for what lies ahead. This is how you grow into the life that is opening before you. Could a hidden CIA discovery explain why so many people are suddenly living in luxury? Secret CIA research has surfaced, revealing a brain technique that pulls in wealth almost like magic. It takes just 7 seconds, can be done at home, and is supported by 4 neuroscience labs. People are leaving debt behind and enjoying luxury right now. But this information might be removed soon. Click the link in the description and comments before it disappears. You must continue to stay present because the details matter more than you might think. What may seem small or insignificant now could hold meaning that becomes clear later. Pay attention to how things unfold, how conversations develop, and how opportunities appear. You are being guided through layers, and each layer reveals something new. This is not something to rush, it is something to move through with awareness. There will also be a deepening sense of peace that begins to settle within you. This peace is not dependent on everything being perfect. It comes from knowing that you are in the right place at the right time. Even when there are unknowns, you will feel a quiet assurance that you are not off track. This is the kind of peace that cannot be easily shaken, because it is rooted in something deeper than circumstances. It is rooted in trust. You are no longer chasing what you once thought you needed, because what is meant for you is now moving toward you. This shift changes how you approach everything. Instead of striving, you are aligning. Instead of forcing, you are allowing. This does not make you passive, it makes you intentional in a way that brings results without unnecessary struggle. You are learning the difference between effort and force, and that understanding is guiding your actions. There will be moments when you pause and realize that what you once prayed for is now beginning to appear in your life. It may not look exactly as you imagined, but it will carry the essence of what you desired. This is because what is given to you is not based on your limited view, it is based on what truly fits your path. You are receiving what aligns with your purpose, not just what satisfies a temporary want. This is why it feels different, deeper, and more meaningful. You are also becoming more aware of your own boundaries, understanding what you will accept and what you will no longer tolerate. This clarity is protecting you as you move forward. You are not allowing yourself to be pulled into situations that do not serve your growth. This is not rejection, it is discernment. And through this discernment, you are maintaining the balance that supports your progress. Everything that is unfolding is building towards something greater than you currently see. You are not at the final stage. You are in the middle of something that continues to develop. Each step is leading to the next, and each moment is preparing you for what follows. You are being guided through a process that is both steady and purposeful. What once felt like preparation now begins to feel like participation, where you are no longer waiting but actively stepping into what has been set before you. This is the moment where many hesitate, not because they are unready, but because the reality of change becomes undeniable. You must not shrink here, because this is exactly where your growth is meant to be expressed. Type 1010 if you walk by faith. The connection that was introduced through that unexpected meeting is now becoming a pathway, not just a moment. You will begin to see how conversations lead to actions, how ideas turn into plans, and how small steps begin to shape something larger. This is not something that will remain hidden or uncertain. It will begin to reveal its direction more clearly. You are not being left to guess what comes next. You are being shown through experience what is unfolding. Each step forward will confirm that you are moving within something that has structure and intention.